Hello everyone, today we are taking a look at the horty email worm. This worm is fairly simple and written in VB script, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. When we run it, it'll dump a whole bunch of files all over the system, mainly in the Windows directory, and also mass mail itself. So if we check this, we can see to all users, have you ever seen Angelina Jolie in extremely hot scenes? You cannot imagine the pleasure unless you check the attachment. I'll get in touch with you again soon. Ooh. We got Angelina Jolie, mega, you know the rest, .text, and of course .vbs. So this is a copy of the script, and if we take a look in our Windows directory, we will see our precious Angelina Jolie file in here. So here it is. But in addition, there are quite a few other ones. If we just scroll through, we've got a number of different VB script files with various enticing names. Dance with the Devil, which is a reference to an old DOS virus. I'll let you figure out which one that is if it's not obvious from the name already. If we keep scrolling, be a few more. So we got Iron Maiden, our dead.txt, kernel dll.txt, Matrix 2, theme.txt. So these all sound like something you might download off of Kazaa or LimeWire, or maybe Napster. You're trying to find the hot new album, you come across something saying Iron Maiden are dead. We better download that and check it out. We have another old DOS virus named file, pingpong.txt.vbs, but these are all just straight up carbon copies of the virus script, and when these are run, they will perform the email worm actions. So the fun with horty begins on May 11th and continues throughout that week. So go ahead and change the date and try running it again, see what happens. So May 11th, the email worm tells us, Hatsu, Gate 1, your PC caught a throat. I hate when that happens. When you press OK, nothing much really seems to happen. So we'll go ahead and move the date forward once to the 12th and run it again. Oh mama, I'm doomed. Gate 2, your PC is now stoned, a reference to another DOS virus. So that's what, 3 references we've gotten so far? Next, we move ahead a few days to the 15th, where we see Gate 3. Only evil lives here. Greetings, mortal. Art thou ready to die? Because, if we take a look, we gotta load the Windows folder real quick, because it's not going to be here for long. On May 16th, it deletes everything it can find in this folder, including the folder itself. Here we go. You ready? May 16th, go! Go! Do the thing! You know, despite our best efforts, I don't think it's working. And if we change the date now to the 17th, we see Greek hack virus version 6.1. You are out of danger, you lucky gay, from the Greek hack virus writer. So we can tell the worm fully intended to delete this folder, and we can actually see that if we open up the script. First things first is that it sets a variable for the folder to get special folder 0, which is the Windows directory. So it is pointing to the right directory. Here's all the files it's making. Some of those we did not see in the directory because they're in different directories. Did we send again? No. No, I'm not auto-archiving. Get out of here. You're ruining the video, Outlook. Alright, let's keep going. So here's the code for the 16th. So if the month is May, the day is 16, then it's supposed to delete our boot A folder, which is the Windows directory. And of course this doesn't work because somehow Windows knows enough to defend itself, which quite frankly I've never seen before, but hey, I guess it's gotta work sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this routine so that it can actually delete the files we need it to delete. Alright, here we go. Each F in the folder, files, f.delete, true. Next. Alright, we got your back, horty, don't you worry. So now, date, set back to May 16th. Here we go. I know it's kind of embarrassing, try to work and it just does not work out. So see, there we go. Everything's deleted except for the files that are in use. You know, horty just couldn't let you fail like that. You know, we'll go one extra step here. So if we go to System, where all of our critical files are stored, we can see another script here called arg.text.vbs. And we're just going to go ahead and change boot A to point to our system folder. Hey, get there. So we'll go ahead and save this, and we'll run it again. Go. See, Horty, we got your back. We're not gonna let this machine live. We got Black Sabbath.txt, Brad Pitt. Oh no, Brad Pitt, what happened? No. Missed you a long time, Brad Pitt. And miss you a long time, all these other files. There's hardly anything left. So I have a bad feeling that if we restart, everything's going to be gone. Something tells me we messed up this system pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and try to restart. Here we go. Fingers crossed. The gray square of doom isn't giving me much hope, but I'm going to hold out hope that the computer will still boot. Come on, Windows, you can do it. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh no. Normal, go. Uh-oh. So safe to say we did indeed delete everything in the Windows and system directories. And this machine is now toast. So that is about it for the Horty VBS worm. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.